Blue. Come on, Blue. So Blue, you really gonna do this? You really ain't gonna tell people what happened. You really gonna act like you didn't snitch. You really gonna act like you don't know why BMF not accepting you no more. Welcome back, family. Today we're gonna talk about this BMF situation that's going on with Bleu Davinci. Why it's going on with Bleu Davinci? Did he rat? What happened? And why the paperwork don't add up with the events that happened that led to Blue being called a rat. We're also going to talk about why he's no longer BMF. First things first. Did Bleu Davinci rat? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. How do I know this? Well, Big Meech said it out his own mouth. I'm pretty sure your leader that took 40 wouldn't just lay on you for no reason. What would he do that for? He said Bleu Davinci ratted. He said he still had love for Blue though, but he was a rat, which is why Blue BMF flag wasn't snatched immediately. Because me said he had love for him. Now look, Blue wanted to be like the super mega star gangster. Blue wants to be what Young Jeezy is. Let's just get that out the way, right? But Blue raps never took off because every time Blue rap, he had a stank face look to his raps. And the beat, like the beats and the songs, now BMF had enough money. They could have had any producers, any rappers, any artists, anything to do anything with them. It just wasn't working with Blue. It wasn't working with Blue. And Meech them put a lot of money behind Blue, but it just wouldn't work. Nobody gravitated towards it. Nobody felt it. Nobody felt like it was real enough. Was he a bad rapper? It ain't work, shit, I guess, because it just didn't never work. And like I said, every time he rapped, he would have this look on his face like something stink. You can't get down with that. Like, you can't flow through it. Every time you don't believe, go look up any Bleu Davinci video and watch that music video and tell me if it don't look like his face look like some stank. It's just, he had a stank rap face. And nobody wanted to hear them stank rap face raps. Blue looked like the Chuck E. Cheese rat. Nobody wanted to hear that. But, okay. His BMF flag got took, so you ain't BMF no more. So you might as well go get a chain that say BRC. You know what BRC stand for? Been renting cars. Because that's all you've been doing in Miami. And we go get into that too. Go get you a BRC chain. Been renting cars. Because that's all you've been doing after they took your flag. None of this rapping. None of this going to the club. None of this hanging out. None of that. We finna get into all this. And I got to break this down, and people in the industry that know this acting like they don't know this. So, how did Blue rat? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all how Blue ratted, and I'm gonna tell y'all why what he did ain't in his paperwork. This what happened. Meech go down, he cooked already. Dex, who was like the driver, like another one of Meech's right hand men who was doing what he was doing, he was moving. He go down, he get his time or whatever. These, what I'm gonna call BMF assets. I'm not finna tell y'all what it was, and I'm just gonna say BMF assets. We just gonna put it like that. Blue no though, but I'm gonna say BMF assets. These BMF assets didn't get touched when Meech got locked up. They didn't get touched when Dex got locked up. But when Blue got locked up, these boys went straight to the assets. Now, it's a problem with this because you get pinched. Your lawyer said you willing to fully cooperate, but you say you weren't doing nothing but just rapping, and you couldn't. See, this is the messed up part. If I don't know nothing, then I can't tell you nothing. But If I tell you I'm gonna cooperate, then that means I gotta tell you something. His lawyer negotiated a deal for him to cooperate. Now I'm finna explain to y'all when the feds went and got the BMF assets that only Dex, Blue, and Meech knew about. The reason why it's not in his paperwork is because Meech was already cooked. So it's like, bro, so put it to you like this. Even though Blue done gave us this information, even though we went to validate it and know it's true, it really ain't nothing we could do with it. But the stuff they went and got, and this came from Meech and Dex, only those three knew about. So that made them feel like he read it because they didn't go get it when they locked up Dex. They didn't know nothing about it. They didn't go get it when Meech went down. They didn't know nothing about it. All of a sudden, soon as Blue get knocked, soon as Blue get pinched, they went and got these assets. Now, I know what y'all thinking, but they had wiretaps, this, that. No, this information was told to them, and this stuff was got and picked up after the case with them was already over with. This stuff did not get touched until Blue got pinched. And on top of all that, there were security codes. There were specific locations, security codes, specific locations, all this stuff that nobody knew about according to Dex but him, Meech, and Blue. Now, I'ma say this. If Blue didn't give it to him, if he didn't tell him, he should have went and settled that with the mob. He should have went and took care of that with the mob. You didn't do this. You didn't tell on nobody. You didn't give up the information that led them people to go in and get them assets. Why you not handling that with the mob? Why you ain't, you shouldn't be trying to convince the internet. The internet don't matter. You should be dealing with this with the mob. You know why he won't deal with this with the mob? Because Meech already done told the mob what it is. Nobody goes against what Meech say. Nobody goes against Meech's ruling. Only one was like his brother, and him and his brother was still doing business with each other. Even though they weren't talking, they still had businesses. It was still only certain stuff. Only a couple of them knew. The feds went straight to it. So that means BRC been renting cars, Blue, rat face rap. He had to tell him. He the only one. He was the last one. He was the only one. He had to tell. He was the only one. And when I mean by he had to tell is because when they got pinched and they went down, Blue still had all this stuff. Blue knew when. So this is what I'm saying. When they picked Blue up, they didn't take the stuff. So when they got him, they ain't catch him with it. But they go hit it. They go specifically get it. They know the codes. They cop this. They crack this. They get that. And then it was like, oh, okay, we got it. But it was like, okay, he told us, we went and found this, yada yada. But it wasn't nothing big. It wasn't nothing to stamp. Meech pinched her already. So it wasn't nothing big. It was like it didn't even matter. So that's why they're calling him a rat. But that ain't why he not BMF. He not BMF no more because he went at Lil Meech. And that's why he not BMF no more. Because nigga Lil Meech felt like my daddy got love for you and he say you a rat. I don't gotta love and respect you for being a rat. I'ma say you a rat. And he went at, you're not like that. Lil Meech ain't like that. He didn't have to be. Why would Lil Meech have to be like anything when his daddy is the leader of the mob? You started it. BMF don't stand for Blue Mafia family. It's Black Mafia family. And Big Meech started it. It's the initials of his name. Everybody knows this. Now all of a sudden Blue done started BMF. He pulling up on anybody that's playing with him. He doing this and doing that. Why are you doing all this over the internet? The internet means nothing. You don't have to prove nothing to the internet. If you didn't snitch, go prove it to the mob. If you didn't tell the feds about them assets, or if you didn't get somebody else them codes, if you didn't tell nobody else, and that's how they got it, which is no record of nobody else cooperating in those assets getting took, but you go explain that to the mob. And that's what really happened. And so now because of that, we got all this different stuff going on. Okay. Now, y'all can see this Lil Meech Instagram page. You know, he got a letter from his pops and all that. You know what I'm saying? Mobbed up, still affiliated. Now, Blue is on his page dissing, which is stupid to me, Calico Jones, Lil Boogie, and J-Bo, which is Meech's second in command. Why are you doing this, bro? Why are you doing this? You like they finally made it to the big screen. And then, see, this is what I mean with Whack 100. Whack 100 is overstepping his boundaries. Why are you getting into this? This is BMF business. You overstepping your boundaries by trying to say Blue ain't snitch, and it ain't in paperwork what he did. It ain't that. It's not. You will never find you. It is not. But when Meech get out, or when Meech come on, or if anybody could do a phone interview with Meech right now, he gonna tell you that Blue snitched, but he had love for him. But all that's gone because he went at Lil Meech, and now he ain't no longer BMF, and he can't take it. Whack don't know all this. He don't know all this. Whack out here trying to have his name in anything because he think everything's supposed to be trending. He think everything a game. He think all this stuff for play. This ain't for play, bro. This is serious street stuff with them. Now, this, you know, if BMF J-Bo, if you know, you know. If you know, you know, man. Shout out to Meech, man. Free Big Meech. If you know who J-Bo is, then you know. You feel me? Now, check this out. He just stamped Blue, right? So he put this stamp on Blue for being a rat. For being a rat. He stamped it. He the second in, man, listen. He the second in command. Who you think told him Blue was a rat? What you think he got on Instagram and heard Blue was a rat? What you think he got on? No. You know why he's stepping it? Because Meech told him. They not finna go against Meech for you, bro. This the mob. This the mob for real. You sitting around here playing. But let me show y'all something though. This is what Blue been doing though. See, he got these rental cars. You go, look, 2020 Rolls Royce Cullinan available for rent today. Shout out to Nino Brown. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to the whole 305. Nino Brown say all these cars mic'd up. Nino Brown say, yeah, you hop in one of these, straight Fed case. Nino Brown say, don't you go over there and rent no car from Blue. Don't do it. Let me get a grape, baby. Nino Brown say, don't touch them cars. Hey, I don't know. I can't prove it. But Nino Brown say, you go over there and hop in one of them cars if you want to. They all fed it up. They all wired up. Everybody calling you a rat. The whole mob calling you a rat. The whole mob saying you snitch. You was running with Calico Jones heavy when you first came home. He calling you a rat. He calling you a snitch. Meech called you a rat. He called you a snitch. Lil Meech called you a rat. Called you a snitch. J-Bo called you a rat. So, bro, the internet means nothing. You ain't snitch, nigga. Go prove it to the mob then. But you ain't even trying to prove it to him that you didn't. All you trying to, I'm pulling up. I'm out here riding in the C8. You work for a rental car company. You can ride any car you want to. This nigga pulled up to a house, man. The house looked like it was made out of clay. Blue, stop it, bro. Stop it. Cause what's gonna end up happening is Meech gonna be like, hey, he playing heat, so he really out here playing with the mob like that. Anytime, have you ever seen Young Jeezy doing any of this? Any of it? No, you know why? Because Young Jeezy know I'm gonna go to the table with the mob. I'm gonna go sit down with the mob. Jesus could say a little something here and there in the music, but he really gonna talk to them. He really gonna go to J-Bo part. He really gonna, and like Dex says, Jeezy, everything he said he is. I don't know what reason Dex got to lie, but Bleu ain't proved nothing. You still ain't told why the feds got all the stuff that only you and Meech and Dex knew about. You ain't even explained that. But you on the internet trying to prove you ain't snitch. Look, bro. Bleu, you no longer BMF. You a rat. Just keep selling your bugged up rental cars, bro. And maybe, just maybe, when Meech get out, cause he already had forgave you for being a rat. But maybe when he get out, he'll forgive you for going at his son. Like you really gonna do something to his son, and the mob still out here mobbing. But y'all see me on the next video, bro. I'm out. Y'all already know. Playlist to the right, last video to the left, subscribe in the middle. I'm out.